Okay, this game is a spooky Boneyard 2v2 game. So this is a match played out on the custom map called Spooky Boneyard, but it's the 2v2 version of it. And at the bottom here, we have in the blue and teal team, Kezic, the Vanguard, and Hopefulveil, the Infernal. And in the top left here, we have the red and orange team, which are very hard to tell apart. Except on the minimap, I guess, and in the health bars, if I understand correctly, is Marksman1107 and myself, algorithm0r. And yes, this was just a fun match we played out in a series of community-based 2v2s. We've started to do this on random nights. If you think that's fun, drop by the Discord, the official Stormgate Discord, and just say who wants to play 2v2s. We usually just pop into a voice channel and we make, randomish teams, and we hang out there for a few hours playing 2v2 matches. And this was, I think, the fourth match that we had played this night. And again, we had shuffled our teams around a few times, so we've all played with each other and maybe subbed in and out with a few players. And because there's only 3 maps in the map pool, at least when I'm hosting games, I host the 4th one on Spooky Boneyard, and this was the most cool game that we had. Most of us are in the noob to intermediate level of skill. So none of us in this particular replay are Grandmaster levels. We're getting a little bit of a lag out there, which makes me think how great it will be when we get those performance improvements that are supposed to be coming up in the patch tomorrow night. Okay, so far it looks like down here for Hopefulveil we got a double vault and we got some brutes coming out, and it looks like they're getting ready to creep up here. And let's see, do we have creeping going on? Because the thing about the creeps here is when they creep, they spawn a zombie. And in fact, when that brute died, they spawned a zombie. And I think what we're finding here is like zombies are not cool. They fight back. Another brute going down. And what that means is it's much harder to creep out these camps just for the measly income they give you. But when you're done, your camp summons some zombies like we see here. There's 3 zombies there. And they must be finished too, or they're about to finish creeping their camp as well. And we have zombies spawning here. Now these zombies are neutral in the sense that you can't control them. But these ones are on the side of Kezic and Hopefulveil. And of course these ones are on our team, Marksman and mine. Now they're just marching across and they're kind of homing. They go to the closest base, but I think they might go to the closest units. And in this case, they're going to smash into each other. Now we've gone ahead and cleared another camp up here. Of course, the idea being if you can train a bunch of zombies at your opponent, maybe they'll attack their base. So we have some more going. And it looks like they're just a little slower and they're creeping. So hopefully our zombies will push forward. Now, it looks like Marksman has gone down to clear this camp while I've gone up here to clear this one. Just trying to get as many creeps on the map, or many zombies on the map as possible. That's our strategy, at least. And Hopefulveil and Kezic, it looks like maybe have a slightly different strategy. Oh no, they are heading over here. But Kezic is going to support his zombies here, or at least clear out these zombies. Which means his zombie is going to be free to move forward. Now, unfortunately, Hopefulveil showed up right at the wrong time. Marksman had just cleared this camp. Oh, and a few stray brutes, unfortunately. But these zombies, now where are they going? They're not sure. There's some more zombies up here. And yeah, these zombies are going to be attacked by Kezic, but they're joined by some more zombies. And it looks like we're going to see Marksman showing up here to support the zombies. There's only a few Lancers here. They are upgraded now, and they zot their way out of here with their speedy little legs. And the zombies continue their slow march. One of them getting totally aggroed on this dog, but the other two trying to get on these. And look at that, there's a Hellborn in the mix as well. Meanwhile, it looks like we're getting some aggro here. We've got a Hopefulveil right on top of all these brutes. These look like my brutes, although there's a ton of Fellhogs in there as well. And this is just a brute on brute battle, but zombies popping up in the mix as the brutes go down. It looks like the gaunts have reinforced, and that's going to be enough to help clean up this. A bunch of zombies spawned, but not a lot of damage out of them. And this one Hexen, unfortunately, not able to hokey pokey her way home. Alright. Meanwhile, Marksman has also decided to push down to the south. Maybe sensing an opportunity as Hopefulveil lost some units to push in. And getting a pretty good army up on top of these brutes. Although there's one Gaunt in the front that's trying to tank. And zombies started popping. So it looks like Marksman pushed back as more Lancers show up as well. And those Lancers are pretty brutal. They, again, upgraded. They got their speedy little legs. And now some reinforcements come around, but I wouldn't really call this a surround. Those units try and maneuver around. One brute managing to stay alive. And Kezic just microing back pretty well, pretty effectively. Mostly just to get away from the zombies that are spawning as he's murdering units. Those Lancers, there are a lot of them are really getting low now, but really good at preserving their life. This one Hellborn in the middle of the map was just on guard duty and unfortunately gets taken down. And here I come with, oh, these are zombies in tow. Trailing zombies. And trying to get on top here, maybe get some more zombies to pop out. But there are Lancers running down and actually getting a kind of great split on my army. Managing to do some really good damage. Hellborn's on the high ground raining down death. But these zombies come in to distract them. That's good. I try and run up here and capture a camp, but then think better of it and decided I should probably run away. So I escorted the zombies down there, but then got chased away by a really nice force. We have Marksman over here maybe getting ready to take this. And it looks like that one was already taken. And this is a pretty heavy hitting group. I don't know if that can be taken with that small of a unit count. Now this is interesting. I think this was my fault. I probably aggroed them and they started attacking the imps down here. I seem to remember doing that by accident. Maybe not by accident so much as just that's just how I play, you know, sub-optimally. And back here, recapturing the health camp. Now, here's the thing. As we know, normally health camps get stronger, or creeps get stronger in your camps on the second, third time you're capturing them. That's certainly true. But the zombies actually get harder that spawn here as well. And if you capture it enough times... Oh, that was another zombie. If you capture it enough time, I think you get some big zombies that appear out of here as well. I've got some mags out and taking the opportunity to smash those trees. I like to open up the space in my base if I can once I have mags. It's easier than if you have other units. Mags are the best units for clearing trees. Maybe after that, Vulcans. And looks like I'm marching out here, I think, maybe to capture this camp, where it looks like my partner, Kezic, has already, or sorry, Marksman has already taken this base, and we've sent a whole bunch of zombies marching this way. And there's a big army here, maybe looking for bases, but also armies. So we have zombies on zombie violence here. And honestly, the blue team has a better concave to start out here. And because of that, we're able to just pick off zombies as they arrived almost. But we have Marksman showing up with some actual units to try and fight back, but realizing, no, this is not a winning battle, retreats, and more, no, I was going to say more zombies. No, this is a Hellborn strike force with a few brutes as a front line, trying to get on top. Ooh, that was interesting, maybe intentional. But it looks like Marksman caught wind of this and actually gets here on top of these Hellborn. The Hellborn getting some really good shots in on the imps before they get attacked, and actually managing to retreat a bit as these army from Marksman is deciding to focus on the brutes that got up in the imp line, not wanting to lose any eco. So 2 Hellborn in retreat, and zombies, more zombies here. Looks like there's also a skirmish going on in the middle of the map with a lot of exos and lancers. That's a ton of bio actually, and some zombies. These zombies apparently lose life as they march, but they can be healed by your medtechs, I guess. Who knew? This is a huge force of mags and brutes. It's almost all melee units up here. And is this more zombies? No, this is an actual force of marksmen heading down south. Meanwhile, these are zombies encountering the mag force. And now it looks like there's actually an attack force coming in here to the north, while Marksman's going to clean up down south. So maybe we'll have dual strikes here. Although it looks like both groups have focused on creeping instead of attacking. Although here comes some mags on top. Those are some amazing stomps getting right on top there. Everything getting stunned. A lot of units here are actually going down, but there are also a lot of zombies spawning in their place. Those zombies are kind of being annoying and making more stomps going down. Zombies are just clogging all the targeting, making it hard for units to sort of focus on each other, and instead having to turn and fight the zombies that spawn right next to them. And it's not really sure how this is going. Ooh, more stomps going down. Even with all those stomps, it looks like the advantage is turning in the favor of Kezic and his bio army. And these, looks like the final Magmadons are going to go down. So even though this looks like it's going in the favor of Kezic, his army looks like it must have been cut in half there by those mags. But now there's nothing here. There's like a single mag. Looks like a manifest shroud zone. This one mag getting a trample, but not... Okay, here comes some mags. Again, these now by themselves and without a good flank like they had before are not really the best units against these exos. The exos can kite them for days. Now we're seeing one of those larger zombies coming in. That's what I'm talking about. I think that came out of the Ethereum camp here. And these mags again trying to come in and just push away the Bioforce, but unfortunately just so easily microed away. This other mag trampling in, wishing he was there to help his brethren, but unfortunately too little too late. And now we actually have a Sentinel showing up. And those pretty much hard counter mags, so that's going to mean a lot. Now actually I didn't see what happened down here. I think we did have a push while that was going down from Marksman. Although Marksman's army has retreated back up here. And it looks like we do see the bio in retreat as well. And Hopefulveil is recapturing some of these lower towers, and actually a lot of the towers are now in control of Kezic and Hopefulveil. And Kezic is confident to push forward again, got some more Lancers for that frontline damage, and then also some Sentinels to counter the mags. So I think this is actually pretty good, although it looks like maybe we have Marksman coming here. Ooh, it's a ton of Fiends. Saw a fast moving arm, like how is he getting here so quick? They're all Fiends. Fortunately they have debuff. And well, they kind of just get mowed at the moment. The Gaunts that showed up behind, unfortunately, were behind those Fiends. So the Fiends just kind of got melted there. I'm not sure if they got much damage done at all. And it looks like Marksman and I are a little bit back on our heels now, although I've reproduced some mags, but I don't know if these are the right choice against this force. I'm trying to get behind my static D, get my mags together. Honestly, a split would be better than trying to punch them up. And I go for the trample, and we see those stasis going down on three of them. This mag managed to teleport out somehow. Some weird bug, but then gets focus fired down. That was very weird. But yes, then so the stasis is becoming extra helpful, as I mentioned, kind of hard countering the mags, freezing them down, and allowing the exos to come and pick them up at their leisure. A few extra zombies try and come out here. I'm not sure where they're training from, probably from the recaptured health camp. But now we see the static D starting to go down, and this base looks like it's going to probably be not long for this. And wow, the Sentinels actually also countering the Weavers. So a little bit of a tech switch out of me trying to see if I could do something by switching to Weavers, but the Sentinel's working just as well against Weavers. Finally, this Weaver popping out, getting a couple hits in before he goes down, but also the Shrine going down. And now we're in cleanup mode. The army of Kezic is just mowing down these buildings while my imps try and long distance mine. A few Fellhogs here trying to get on top of that Lancer. And what do we have going down? Marksman instead is going to be doing a counter push, and I think this is probably the right idea. Get on top of this long distance mine over here. I'm pretty sure he cleaned out earlier. And also support these zombies that are marching in. A huge force, dragon and fiends. A lot of zombies in tow. And right on top of these shroud stones, another one gets manifest in. Really nice push out of Marksman here. Hopefully being able to do the same thing. And we do see the army of Kezic in full retreat to come and deal with this. We might be in a kind of a base race scenario here. It looks like sticky bombs going down. So we must have Gravens added. We did hear some Gravens dying. What is this? A sensor array. Oh, it's got a dog in it. I don't think I've seen that in a while. I thought it looked a little different than that. I don't think sensor arrays really do anything, so... and this base is going down, but the army from from Kezic showed up and is actually doing a great job of cleaning up the army. So, not so much a base trade situation as, yeah, some pretty good damage done, but now that army being lost and in retreat, what's left of it. We do have some imps showing up. Wonder if that was intentional, although they do spawn a bunch of zombies, which is cool. Maybe they were there to build some static D like this. Which is a nice forward base to attack from, although this army looks like it's trying to chase down the rest of Marksman's army. It's going to find it over here. And that initial engagement went all right, well, but we now have a shield from the Sentinels, I think. And of course this army is going to be pushed back. Kezic's going to stay to maybe clean up the static D down here. And it looks like, yeah, so Hopefulveil is definitely had some pretty bad damage done here. And I have also suffered some pretty bad damage. I think all of my, yeah, all of the workers are, this is, what's going on here? They're not mining these, but I think it's coming out of this node, that's why. But I'm long distance mining. So I'm long distance mining. I think Hopefulveil is out and looks like has no mins. Oh, wait. He is mining. Wow, cool. Cool little synergy here. I guess you can mine at your neighbor's base. Although, oh, here, I was looking at his supply. That's his mins there. So we'll have enough to expand. But it might not matter because it looks like there's going to be a showdown here between Kezic and Marksman, the two that still have economies. And double shields going down. Luckily there's some farms here to help. Zombies spawning to come and reinforce. This is really convenient timing. So the zombies are coming in to basically be backup units, backup ground forces. That's double dragon. I didn't see that. Oh, double dragon. It's a cool game from the 80s. I don't know if you remember those games. And here we have a bunch of imps. Ooh, flame on imps. Very nice. Getting some flame on contacts there. Some more imps. Are they going to flame on too? No, they die. So even though there's been some pretty good damage here, there's a very well preserved bioforce here. Ravens being added. Trying to focus fire down the dragons. A weaver going down. Now this farm line is going down. The two dragons are really the only forces left, and this bioforce is doing a really good job to push in here. Two Hellborn showing up. Ooh, one unfortunately going down, and the other one getting hit with a stasis. The Sentinels are really helpful. Stasis, what is that what it's called? Stasis drone, okay. And they're pushing into the only mining base. This could be the end here. Ravens jumping on top of the dragons, trying to take them out, but the dragons are just so maneuverable. Another shrine going down, or about to go down here. Still units are trailing in from Kezic, so this force is not really getting depleted. It's just being reinforced and growing, honestly. That Hellborn tries to get out of there, but nah, you're dead, Hellborn. And now what? Marching right up into the main. I don't see there being... Okay, well, dragons coming, a couple more brutes showing up. Yeah, these imps have to retreat. One dragon raining down on the top, almost going down. Actually, here come a whole bunch of imps. Wow, a nice flame on, and these imps are all right on top of these units. Wow, a whole bunch of zombies spawning, so a lot of X's going down, and wisely, I think, Kezic zopped out of there. Look how many zombies there are that showed up there. And they slowly decay their life, so they're all gonna die. But that was the last gasp, if I've ever seen a last gasp. All those imps flaming on, trying to take out this bioforce, but there's not really anything left. There's just some static D. I think we're all out. Yeah, neither of us are mining. So this is just, you know, can Kezic take this out? He's got a 2,000 bank. I'm pretty sure this is it. I don't recall us going much further than this. Ooh, a nice nightfall infestation. We got a single dragon left. Dragon versus battlecruiser is all we have left here. But that dragon's even pretty low. And that helicarrier focusing it down. Trying to chase it down. Although the helicarrier itself getting focused. I think all we're doing here is a little bit of dragon micro. Couple imps show up. Ooh, yeah, nothing there, impies. Yeah, just a little bit of dragon micro before the final GG. We now have 8. Yeah, there we go. GG's. And, well, I hope you like this fun, spooky Boneyard 2v2.